the hands on Mars. Every single dark spot there is a fingernail from a hand. And it's in the softer line. It's in on every single one of those filament looking thing. That's a finger. And a fingernail. I mean, it's insane, man. I've been studying these images for days, all of them, and it's just insane. This guy never ran out of design. I mean, with the same thing, hands and fingernail, look. All of them make the same exact shape, but in different tones, colors, you name it. It's all the same. Every single deal there, every line there makes a fingernail and a finger and a hand, of course. It's like saying, hey, I can do infinite things with, and it's proven. I mean, I don't have no doubt anymore. That's the deal. This is the deal. This architect we call God or Creator is etching, has etched all this deal with his hand. He's showing us. Let me show you a picture that even has fingerprints on it. I couldn't believe it. When you see this picture, it's gonna blow your mind. Here it is. Look at the fine, they call it dunes. This is on the Kaiser crater area. There's no such a thing as craters. These are all molten holes, and these are all made with electromagnetic energy. Now look at this, even fingerprints. Look at that. Even fingerprints he made with this electromagnetic energy. I mean, oh boy, look, that is a freaking finger. Let me show you. It's insane. Look, every single line there is a finger. It represents a tiny finger, and the sum of the part makes a finger, a hand. I mean, this thing, look, is one fingernail here, a second one here, a third one here, a fourth one here, and another one here, and the whole thing makes one fingernail. And that's the tip of the finger, but that is divided too. I mean, he's in every which way. He made a fingernail and a finger and a hand, of course. When you see this whole thing, it's a freaking hand, and this is a thumb. And the whole deal is a hand. It's insane. My God, it's insane, but it's cool as shit. The incredible thing is he made every cloud out there in the sky forms the exact same pattern. I mean, it's just incredible. It's like he's showing us this every day. This whole thing down here that it looks like a fingerprint is really an enormous finger, or fingers, because there's several of them in several directions. And individually smaller and smaller and bigger and bigger. And look, and it even forms a human figure. I think it's a female human figure, but it's really a finger, several fingers. When you see this, look, it looks like the pelvic area might be a man. It's hard to tell, but it's really a finger. It's really a part of a hand, and every single tiny piece there is a hand. It's a freaking finger, a fingernail, and a hand, of course. Right there. It looks like a Peter, but really a finger, and another finger, and another finger, and every part of that is a finger. So it's really, there is no organ, no sexual organ at all. It's just a finger. It's telling us that his hand created all of this. That's what the message is, period. And the thing that he holds in his hand, the cylinder thing, has to be the laws, like what the Sumerian wrote, the divine laws of the universe. They're all etched in that cylinder that contains those laws. And Enki knew them. Remember that the Anunnaki were very mental. They were really cerebral. Especially Enki, the genetic guy, the guy that was expert in genetics. But this is incredible, man. It's just incredible. Look at this. All of these are fingers. The same way, made the same way, perfectly geometrical. Perfect. And even the soft deal makes the same shape, but in softer colors. And this part right here, the dark part, is like an enormous fingerprint. They have the same characteristic as a fingerprint. Now let me show you the full color of this deal. I mean, it's beautiful. My goodness, is that the real color? It's incredibly beautiful. I mean, the tonalities are, oh my God, off the scale. See? Look at that. It's like a fingerprint. The same ridges. Look. All of that is exactly like a fingerprint. And then you see them on the fingers. Look at that. On these enormous finger shapes that he makes on, they call them dunes. But I can tell you right now that all of that was etched with electromagnetic energy. And look, this deal right here is like a torso, and it ends on a pair of fingers, but it's all in the same. It's insane, man. I mean, but it's beautiful. I mean, it is beautiful. I've never seen pictures so freaking beautiful like this thing. Wow. And I mean, the fact that every shape there represents a finger, even in the softer, is incredible. I mean, it is only a God can do that. I don't think to do that on every planet, moon, asteroid, comet, on the sun itself, as only a God can do that. I call it a designer, but really, I mean, the scale of this is insane, and dude, this thing represents a torso. On top of that, look, the buttocks, but it's really a finger, and several fingers on one. One fingernail here, and another one facing opposite, right up here. Look, right there. You don't see it, well, I'll show you. Look. That's one finger. And then you can see the softer line right there. And then you see another one opposite to that one. Look. And then another one. And then look, the side of that is a fingernail. It's like a finger seen from the top. But it's on the side, and it's, look, and it has the fingernail. It's insane, man, but I mean, the design is so cool. There is no painter or a sculptor here on earth that can compare his craft, because even in the softest part of the sand, whatever looking deal, it represents the same thing, but I mean, it's just insane, man. I love it, dog. I mean, it's just cool as shit. And then the softer line, look, it made fingernails and fingers. And as a hand, of course. Let me show you with my own hand what I'm talking about. Look, that's what a finger looks like in real life. And it's in the softer line, in the reddish part here, is here, 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 but it's here. And this one, look, you can see the edging of the fingernail, the triangular, the rectangular shape of a thumb. But it's like this, it's like this, it's like this. I mean, it's in every which is here, repeats, it repeats here, 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 here. Every single part of that is one multiple finger of the same. And then you see it here, and soft little line. And these tiny little deals are all the same thing. You can enlarge it and see it. It's all fingers. All these tiny little things that look like fingerprints. That's exactly what it meant to look like. I mean, it's so insane, but it's beautiful. But it's insane, though. Only a genius and a crazy and a guy can do something like that. A crazy ass guy. Cool. I mean, it's just insane. Look, I can show you that every little, look, right here. Let's take this one example, look. And that example, look, it divides into smaller fingernails. And another one, boom. I mean, you can be here for years in that one picture. I can assure you that you will be here for long, long freaking time. Now look at the finger that I was talking about.